Yeah, take the match because I was watching this game also.
You can talk. You can
This
talk.
is by far the closest title race you'll ever see. By far the closest because only 1 point separated the teams and it had to go to the last day. And I don't know. I was searching for the coverage of League One because it's hard to get the coverage here, and I found the random channel, some French channel, which was available there, and I started watching in French commentary. So both, I think. One game I got a link and I was watching in my phone, and one I was in TV. The PSG game I was watching in the TV. So I'm looking at the score like Lille. What is the score right now? At first it was like okay, nil starting. Then what do you call? PSG started playing what PSG does. They started playing ruthlessly, and even though they had to work a little, I think Brest were defending quite decently, and finally they broke the deadlock. I think own goal. I think if I'm not wrong, Angel Di Maria was taking a corner and it went through, like it deflected off one of Brest's defenders and went in. And PSG were leading. So and yeah, towards the end of the game, Kylian Mbappe. I think towards the end of the game, the score at Lille was 2-1. So sorry, 2-0 actually, and so PSG, I think they realized like it was, I think, beyond their reach. I think they couldn't do anything because, and yeah, Kylian Mbappe, he scored his I think 26th or 27th, if I'm not sure, 40 goal plus season. Him and Haaland, yeah, future talents. So yeah, and he's been the best player this season. No offense to, like, Neymar was also good, but Mbappe was their best player this season. And yeah, the big game, Lille winning since I think 10, 11 years by 2010, 11. If I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry. Yeah, that's back then. They used to had Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard was playing for Lille back then. That's when they last won it, and good props to them. And they just didn't like falling down. Like, you should see this fighting spirit. Like, they didn't want to fall down, they kept on fighting. Okay, obviously they had the draws, but they didn't lose. You can see 23 or 22 clean sheets they kept in the league. I think no other team in the top five leagues has that many clean sheets, that much like commitment they had. They were highly organized, and this young crop of talent, many of them were like people said they won't make it. You can say, look at Renato Sanchez. What a great season he's having. Renato Sanchez. People thought like his time is done. Yeah, he was used to be a golden boy. He came out to be sort of a flop at Bayern, and people ruled him out. But he stepped up. He did well, and this entire squad has been good. Burak Yilmaz, and the guy I should talk about is in their defense. Two people, Jose Fonte and Botman. Like, they were the anchors, and Jose Fonte, what a resurgence he's having. Like, he's sort of like a Jamie Vardy story. Started very late and he came up to the top late, and what a season he had. And he has been their leader, motivating them throughout the game. And yeah, so I was praying this. Please don't bottle this. Please don't bottle this, because Lille, PSG look like they will win their game, and Lille just have to somehow. Even a draw won't help them. They need to win the game, and yeah, obviously Angers were a team like languishing in the bottom, and yeah, so hats off to Lille. They played a great game, and I wanted to see this team competing in the Champions League, but unfortunately, half the players are leaving. Teams have already scouted. The coach has already left. The coach is going for Nice. I don't know for what. Nice is finished ninth in the league and he's leaving. Rumors are saying that they're offering him a higher pay cut or something like that. That's why he's leaving. The goalkeeper already AC Milan scouted. All these top players will, and it'll be very sad. And to see them, I think, lose all their major players and playing, it won't be as effective in the CL. And yeah, it's kind of disappointing, but yeah, hats off to them. And all these young players, I hope to see him improving themselves better. Yeah.
Yes.
Over to you, Elijah. Anything you want to add on?
I genuinely wanted Liel to win because it would have been like a beautiful story, beautiful thing that encapsulates football as a whole. Because that shows that like any team can win. Not only people, like people say that money is needed to win, and I accept it. Money is needed to win leagues. Money is needed to play in the CL.
Yeah.
Money is needed to buy good players, pay for managers and teams, and their infrastructure and all that stuff. But Lille defied all that. I'm not saying that they were a broke team and all, but they had considerably way less money than PSG. Almost every team on planet Earth has way less money than
Yeah.
PSG anyway. So, and they still managed to hold on to win. And I don't mean any disrespect to PSG. They have money. They have money. What are we going to say? So, it was a good game to watch. I only watched the PSG game. I didn't watch the Lille game. I just watched the highlights because I wanted to see what PSG is doing.
Yeah.
And I should say PSG didn't seem particularly, what should I say, clinical in their finishing. They could have buried the game, but either way, no matter how many goals, they had scored 50 goals, they would have still lost. So, all props to Lille
Yeah.
for holding on to win. And let's round up the table. Lille and PSG move on to the CL. Monaco, I think, plays for the
Yeah,
qualifier.
actually, Monaco will be playing. It's a different in the Ligue 1 C.
Yeah, so they have to play the
Basically, they have
qualifier
two
then.
direct slots for the CL, and like the third place team will play in the playoff stage, like the stage just before the group stage. So Monaco will be going into the playoffs, and if at all they drop out, they'll shift into the Europa League group stage. And Lyon and Marseille will qualify for the Europa League group stage. And yeah, it has been tight, I think. So at first it looked like a 4-team race, and then Lille and PSG went up. And yeah, it was still taking like Monaco and Lyon, either of them would have qualified like for the Champions League playoff stage, but Lyon losing to Nice, I guess, 3-2, and that ensured like even though Monaco were like drew their last game, it ensured that they will be playing in the Champions League playoff.
Yeah, and
So
Lyon, Nantes,
Yeah.
and Nimes who are getting. And Nantes plays the playoffs for staying in this thing, but the last two teams are, I don't know how to pronounce them. I hope I'm pronouncing them right. Nimes and Lyon.
Nantes.
And
Nantes.
they are moving down to the second division, and I think that rounds up all our leagues for today. But I have something
Yeah.
very interesting for our off